Okay, so it seems like recently there's been a little bit of pretty important news that's come out to do with Hololive and Cover Corp, and essentially they've been taking action against a lot of people that have been spreading a lot of misinformation, weird stuff, impersonation kind of things, and also just general hate as well towards a lot of their talents. And obviously we've seen this quite a lot over the past couple of days or so with all of the Mori Calliope stuff that we see. She's getting a ton of hate for like being a part of Getcha Kuta. Now, obviously the main thing that they were kind of targeting though, in the last video that we made on this situation was essentially some of their kind of talent that had left were also being impersonated through a different indie account, which again obviously was breaking a ton of like laws and kind of rules and stuff, because you're not allowed just to impersonate some random person that has obviously left Hololive, right? And yeah, many people were commenting on this saying antis screwed around and found it hard, and this was the post that came out from Cover Corp saying update on measure taken to combat infringements of rights against Cover Corp and affiliated talent. And yeah, so here it is. They say thank you very much for continually supporting Cover Corporation, hereinafter referred to as Cover Corp, Hololive production, and especially our talents. An individual hereinafter referred to as the perpetrator who committed acts of rights infringement, including defamation and slander against the company and its affiliated talents, has been identified and a settlement reached. The perpetrator infringed on the reputation of Cover Corp affiliated talents and copyright / business rights of the company by falsifying images that raised concern for the lives and safety of the talent, which is pretty insane, and spreading untrue rumors about affiliated talents on social media. So again, I think this is actually kind of separate from a lot of the stuff that we see about them spreading things about the previous talents. This could also include people like the Mori Calliope situation, which we've seen, which again, I don't know if it is. They haven't really gone into too much detail about exactly what it is that was going on. It could also still be that person though that was going after those other talents, right? So they're saying, they were spreading falsified images and stuff. So these actions were also recognized by courts to be infringements of rights, which led to the identification of the individual. So after the individual was identified, a settlement was reached upon negotiations that included the following: that the individual is incredibly remorseful and deeply apologizes for posting online in a manner that defamed and was slanderous towards Cover Corp's talent. So yeah, obviously this person, they found them after, obviously posting all of that kind of stuff about their talents, right? And then he just went, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to do that, right? Which again, obviously is pretty funny. Say that the individual must pay any damages that were incurred as a result of their actions, and that the individual pledges that one will not act in a manner, including defamation / slander, that infringes upon the Cover Corp and its affiliated talents. That the individual will pay a penalty if found to be in breach of the settlement, which, so it seems like they have come to some kind of settlement about them paying damages and things in terms of what they have done. And again, we don't know exactly what these posts or what they were doing towards these talents, but clearly it must be a big issue, and Cover Corp is taking it extremely seriously whenever it comes to this kind of stuff. They say currently there are a number of ongoing and criminal legal proceedings with regards to infringements of rights, including defamation / slander targeted at Cover Corp and its affiliated talents. We will continue to care for our talents, address defamation and others' rights infringements, and provide updates on results of pursuit of liability cases to ensure that all talents affiliated with Hololive production and fans alike can engage in activities and enjoy content respectively in a safe and secure environment. So yeah, it seems like Cover are taking a lot of action against people who are spreading a lot of defamation and slander against the company, which I think is good to see. Obviously, they're taking a lot of action for their own talents, and that is going to benefit only their talents, right? And maybe them slightly monetarily, but who cares? So huge W, Rip Bozo and all of that, a nice one, Cover. People saying thank you for keeping the talent safe, and many people are very happy to see exactly what Cover are doing, because there's a lot of VTuber agencies out there who won't do this for their talents, right? We all know that many other agencies will just kind of be like, oh, okay, whatever, and maybe even try to get their own talents to sort it out themselves, right? But it seems like Cover are very, very serious about any kind of slander or defamation or whatever, or even any kind of action that happens towards any of their talent, and they seem to get on it very, very quickly in terms of going down the legal route and sorting out settlements. You know, it seems that they managed to settle with this guy very quickly. I don't know how long this situation has been going on behind the scenes or anything, but again, it is a very, very interesting one. And yeah, it seems like that person will not be doing it again, considering the fact that they say that they were incredibly remorseful and that they deeply apologize for posting online in a manner that defamed and was slanderous towards Cover Corp talents. Now, again, they don't actually mention who the Cover Corp talents were that were slandered in this document, because in the previous document they mentioned I think it was Nodoka and also another talent as well, who essentially, yeah, was being like impersonated and stuff. I feel like this is a separate situation, else they would have mentioned them. So again, I'm unsure on who they were being, who was being slandered, but it is nice to see that they were kind of going against them. Obviously, yeah, people saying antis screwed around and found out hard. Said, wait, what case is this? I think I'm missing out due to focusing on the Hololive ID concert. And then they say, yes, someone impersonated Ao and Nodoka and made false claims about them on Holo. I said, okay, I'm intrigued on how they find the actual person. Does the authority is the authority involved, and how easy is it for them to find them? Again, it probably is due to some kind of authority or like police stepping in to kind of sort that out. We said, I love the smell of crispy heretic in the morning. Again, so many people are very happy to see that they're gone, because you know these can be very pesky people sometimes, especially towards Hololive. We've seen how kind of I guess what do you call it, like horrible they can be towards talents and fans and things, especially with a lot of the, yeah, as I said, the Mori Calliope situation that has been going on. They've been making posts about her and stuff and calling her like horrible things over pretty much nothing, and I think that is essentially, you know, what Cover is really going after, right? Is people, you know, spreading these false things that is very easily kind of you know, provable to be false. And yeah, kind of reining in a lot of people that are trying to, I guess, you know, just be horrible about Hololive talent in general, right? Because there's no need to be. There's no need to be so slanderous and so you know, kind of horrible towards them. Because again, you know, if it's not true, then why would you even do that in the first place? I understand that if Hololive did something bad and you wanted to kind of you know, spread the news or whatever, sure, you could do that. That's 100% fine, because you're not defaming them. It's something that actually happened. But, you know, in this case, it seems like they haven't done anything. Hololive hasn't done anything, or Cover Corp haven't done anything. And this person is just going around impersonating them and essentially stirring the pot on their own because they just dislike the company or whatever, right? And I think that is pretty insane that someone is even in the kind of mental state to even do that, right? I don't know how you can spend your time doing this, writing out tweets and stuff, hating on Hololive or pretending to be Hololive members, and just spending your time doing that. I think that's incredibly sad to do. And yeah, I think obviously they found out whenever it comes to Cover going in and yeah, taking them to court. And yeah, I mean, it seems like, as I said, there is a settlement, which means I don't think there was actually like a court kind of thing. I think they settled before you know, any action was actually taken by them, but it was recognized by the courts, as it says there in the actual kind of article. So yeah, I mean, I don't think this person is ever going to be doing this again, hopefully, because again, that could be very, very scary to have something like that happen. But yeah, it seems like they were incredibly remorseful, and seems like they're going to be paying damages for whatever they have done. Again, we still don't know exactly what posts or anything have come out, or what they're exactly being kind of, you know, taken down for. But yeah, it doesn't seem good for that person, but really, really great for Cover and for Hololive in general, who are taking action against these horrible people who are going after their talents. And as I said, I think more VTuber agencies need to do this a little bit more to protect their talents. But hey, you know, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and also go to GameSubs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.